Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I'm so glad you decided to join me today. All right, guys, we are rolling out with the videos. I have another tutorial video for you guys today. I will be coloring in the lovely Forest Girl coloring book. I am completely obsessed with these coloring books, guys. I now have all 3 copies. You will see that in an upcoming haul video. Not the next haul video, but the one after that, because it's on order and all that good stuff. Anyway, yes, guys. So we will be coloring wood, as you seen on the title. We'll be coloring wood in this page, and I have already colored the wood here, and here. So the rest of the wood I will be coloring with you guys. I will be using Prismacolor pencils, and this is not printed on any other paper. This is just a page out of the coloring book that kind of fell out of the coloring book, or kind of was ripped out of the coloring book. But yeah, so if you plan on coloring along with me and you're concerned that it's not going to turn out right or turn out the same because it's different paper, no, this is the paper in the coloring book. I just ripped it out. Anyway, we'll be using I can't speak. I'm sorry. Prismacolor pencils. Prismacolor Premier pencils. And we have, let's see, put that colorless blender over there. Our main colors will be burnt ochre, PC 943, dark brown, PC 946, and goldenrod, PC 1034. So those will be our main colors. And colors that we're going to kind of mix and blend and highlight and all that good stuff are going to be the light umber, PC 941, our black, PC 935, and we might throw in this colorless blender, PC 1077, if we so feel like it, but might not. I don't know, doubt it. But hey, we have it there just in case. So let's jump right on into it, guys, and get started. And I will get started by zooming you guys in quite a ways, because we're going to do down here first, because I started to do it, and then I was like, wait. Let's let the Dollar Diva fam come on this journey with me, because I know some are probably going to be asking me, you know, how did you do the wood? I already have a tutorial. Uh-oh, I missed a spot on the bricks. I need to fix that right there. Okay, guys, we're gonna fix that later. But anyway, I have a tutorial on the bricks, how I did the brick stone work. So let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna upload that one first or after this one. I probably will upload that one first. Yeah, I will. So you can check that one out. I will link it here for you. So check that one out. So we're going to get started with the dark brown. There are lines. You see how here there are lines there. So there were lines down here. You see over here, there are lines. I just kind of just randomly did lines where those lines were, to kind of give me a guide of where I needed to put this dark brown color. And before I even put anything else down, I'm going to go ahead and do my shadows, which I'm going to try to be as light-handed as I can. I usually do my shadows last, but I'm going to go ahead and put them on in now, under my books and under my pot and under this light here. Just trying to be as light-handed as I can. With the strokes, I was kind of like whatever-handed. You know I'm heavy-handed, guys. And that's going to be a coming series, how I color how to use Prismacolors as a heavy-handed colorist, because I know a lot of you are heavy-handed like I am, and you're getting this advice that you need to learn how to be light-handed in order to get specific results and to get success with Prismacolor pencils. And I'm here to tell you that, hey, that's not altogether true. I was told at the beginning that I needed to learn how to be lighter, more lighter handed. And that was true to a certain degree, but we'll get into that on that video. Okay. So I'll explain that more. But anyway, the next color we're going to use is our burnt ochre, PC 943. And we're just going to kind of follow those lines in the white area and just make lines in the areas where you see white spaces, just regular lines, super easy, guys. And then I'm going to go up here where I made the little shadows and just kind of go under that. Guys, my method of coloring is super, 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 super simple and easy. And I don't know. It's super easy. I know you may be like, it's easy to you, but to other people, that's not easy. I don't know. But the way I color, it works for me and it seems easy. So if it helps one person, it seems easy to one person, hey, I feel like I've done 100. And before I'll go ahead and do this next color. And guys, another thing, I'm a colorist that's kind of like all over the place. I like be coloring a book here, and instead of doing all the books, sometimes I go way up here to a plant or something. So anyway, rambling. Okay, so next I'm going to take the Goldenrod PC 1034, and I'm going to cover with lines kind of the white areas that I missed with the other two colors. I don't want to just kind of color all, like cover the whole area, because I don't want this to be my transition or blending item. But yeah, I'm going to do videos, guys, showing you how I blend, showing you how I layer, showing you how I shade, all of that. So look forward to some really good stuff, guys, coming up. All right, so now that I've done all of that, I'm going to take my light umber and I'm going to blend everything together. I'm going to get rid of all the white spaces with the light umber. Usually I will use the blender pencil, the colorless blender, if I'm doing this, but I don't want to do that because for some reason it just turned out better when I used this light umber to blend everything together. Or usually I will use a white pencil, the white Prisma pencil, to blend if I have like a highlight that I want to blend. So I'll show you guys all of that in a future coming video. And I'm going to take this light umber, and I'm not really going to just color everything, and I'm being as light-handed as I can be. I'm not being super, super heavy-handed. I'm kind of using medium pressure. And I'm just coloring in all the light spaces. I'm not coloring pretty much over everything, I wouldn't say. I don't think I'm coloring over everything. No, I'm not. I'm just trying to cover the white spaces and kind of smooth everything out. There we go. All right, so now we need to bring back in the dimension of this area. Right now, it looks just like one big block. So I'm going to take my black pencil. Now, there was a line here. If I wasn't doing this tutorial, I would have waited and not add the goldenrod and the burnt ochre. I would have added the black line first so I can know exactly where it was. So I probably should have done that, but it's okay. So for demonstration purposes. But anyway, I can find that black line again. That line was somewhere in here. So if it's not super straight, that's okay, guys. But it was the line I don't want it too dark. It was the line like right here that showed that this was a shelf and not just one huge piece of board. All right, so now that I have that black added to show that there's a shelf there, I need to do a little bit of shading. So let me get this white from right here. Take my dark brown. I see a little bit of white area under these books and pot. All right, so I got that taken care of. Now I kind of want to take this dark brown and go under this black to it's kind of erasing. And you can tell I'm being heavy-handed because you can see the pencil dust coming up. So I'm kind of erasing a lot of that black line, so to speak, but I'm actually just trying to add some like shadow underneath so that you can tell that that's a different area. And that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted right there. Yep, that's it. And if people tell you, oh, if you're super heavy-handed with your Prismacolors, you're going to break them and they're going to be nubs and you're going to be buying Prisma sets every couple of months and blah, 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 blah. Well, I've had this one Prisma set for 4 years and I color with my Prismas pretty often. So, yeah. Speak for yourself, anti-hard-handed, heavy-handed people. All right, so now I want to take my black pencil and kind of add a few lines to make it look like the wood grain, like up here. So try to be as light-handed as you can and just make a line, make a couple of lines, maybe make a little circle. You know how wood have that little circle in it? Sometimes. Okay, so make it just a couple of lines just to make it look a little wood grainy. And that's it. I'm not going to add any lines up here because I don't want too much going on. That was a light area that I just didn't want to be light. Okay, so we're done with that. That was super, super easy. Let's do this little area right here. Let me take my brown and kind of color that area. So I have my brown already there. Dark brown. Let me take my burnt ochre, put a couple lines there, take my goldenrod, put a couple lines there, and then take my, what is this? Light umber and go over all of it. And that's it. And I'll take my black pencil and just do maybe a few little lines there. Just a few, just a little taste. All right, let's do the next one. Let's do these shelves because I started on this shelf up here and I want to show you kind of how I did this one, but I already started. So this one, you know how it looked. Anyway, okay, let's get our dark brown. And what I did was I just put a couple of lines right here like this. As you see, I'm going to turn it around a little bit more. All right, now let's do a couple of lines. I really need this pencil to be a little bit sharper, but we're not going to sharpen it right now. Now that's one thing I don't do. I don't sharpen my pencils a super whole lot. I try to hold off from sharpening them too much. So maybe that's how I preserve them. Get the burnt ochre and go under each and over each brown line. Ooh, no, these pencils got to be sharpened. That's not going to work because we're dealing with a small area. And I'm using my lovely Staedtler pencil sharpener. Okay, got that done. So I think that's enough of that. What is that? Burnt ochre. Let's get our goldenrod and go in a few of the white spaces. All right, now let's get our light umber and up. Look at that. Oh no. Let's see if I can. I couldn't save it. Man. That's one thing about Prisma. The breakages, they're a little annoying, but hey, that's Prisma life. That's Prisma life sometimes. Okay, so anyway, back to what we were saying. Get that light umber and color those lighter spaces. Now, we're going to take our black. Now, you see how this area here kind of blends into our side panel here? We want to put our black there so that we can know that that's something different. That's not part of that panel. And I'm going to go ahead and put the black here too before I forget of this panel up here. Okay, so I don't need to put it down here yet, but I do need to put it here, showing that that is going that way. So I put that there, and I think I'll lightly maybe try to carve out a little bit this way. Yep, that's it. All right, I think I need to do my light umber a little bit more. Okay, now let's get that black and do, oh no, I need a little bit more light umber right here. Get our black and do our lines. Just take your black and just do a couple of lines and circles that mimic the wood grain looking. Okay. All right, that shelf is done. Let's do this one here. All right, so we're taking our dark brown. Okay, a few lines. Burnt ochre. A few lines. And goldenrod. I don't know why every time I pick a pencil up, I have to look at the name like I don't know what I'm using. That's what you call old brain. Now I have my light umber and I'm just mixing them all together. Well, not mixing them together, but kind of going in the white spaces. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay. I want to take that dark brown and kind of put a line right here going up, showing that that shelf is kind of upwards. All right. Yep, that'll work. Now let's get our black and do our few little wood grain lines. Okay. Done with that one. Now let's do this one here at the top. dark brown, line, 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 line. And you know what? This is the bottom of the shelf. I'm going to go ahead and I already colored that bottom part because I was getting ready to just do it without recording this video. So I'm going to go ahead and put a black line here so I can know that that's the bottom and that's not just all one big shelf piece. So what was I doing? Oh, dark brown lines, burnt ochre lines, goldenrod lines, and light umber to kind of blend all those lines together. And I think I'll kind of go down here with this light umber. Yeah, there we go. Now let's take our black kind of do a diagonal line to show that the shelf is going upward. Now let's do our little wood grain. And that's it. That's it, that's it, that's it, guys. So I'm going to zoom you out. There we have it. There we have it. So together we've done this shelf here. We've done these little floating shelves here. And that's it. That's the same method that I'm going to use for this plank here and this wood here. And that'll be it for the wood on this page. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you so much for hanging around till the end and hanging out with me. Thanks for visiting my channel. And please, please, please give this video a thumbs up. That lets me and YouTube know that you are enjoying my channel. Please consider subscribing if you have not already subscribed to my channel. Please consider subscribing. That lets me and YouTube know that I should keep making videos, especially videos like this one. All right, guys. Again, I appreciate all of you, every last one of you, all the support you give me. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. And until next time, happy coloring. Bye.